Top of the morning to you. This is Brian. I hope you are doing well today. The message today is message sent, message received. What's the story? I was sitting right here. Desk was turned around the other way. I was plunking away, working and creating something wonderful. I was just getting ready for a podcast interview. Everything's going cool. Finished dinner with the family, was coming down here with my 9-year-old son, Spencer. On the way down, we were having a little conversation about his ink splatting game that he was playing and how hard it was to cover the property with ink, because you can spray out ink and you can travel on your ink, and when they spray out ink, you can't travel on their ink, and you're trying to do this thing. It's a little Nintendo Switch thing, and he was just into it, and we were having that intimate time, that intimate moment. I sat down, I got logged into my computer and answered another question or two, and then I got engaged. I got fully immersed in what I was doing. And I was sitting there, fully immersed, and he was sitting there observing me at my finest, in my greatest moment. And I was writing this content, writing this material, and he asked me this question, and two thoughts came into my mind. The first thought, I didn't hear one word he said. The second thought, I want to get this material done and completed and delivered. And the third thought is, I said two thoughts. Third thought is, I've got a podcast interview in 20 minutes, so I want to communicate all of that to a 9-year-old boy at one time. Why? Because I'm a man and I want to solve things. Because I'm a man and I want to be efficient with things. That's the key word right there, things. I want to be efficient with things. The problem, Spencer's not a thing. The podcast is a thing. The content I was creating is a thing. Me getting things timed out is a thing. And actually, I'm part of that. So it's not completely a thing. I don't know if I like the camera angle I got today. But I turned to Spencer with two intentions. And I communicated my message to him. And I said, really in a plain old tone of voice, mostly, I said, hey Spencer, I didn't hear a word you said. I'm not listening to you right now. I was writing this stuff. 2 messages. And the one that didn't even get words until it was too late was, I want to know what you said. But that wasn't what was said before it was too late. I said those messages, those 3 statements. Hey Spencer, I didn't hear what you said. I'm trying to get this done right now, and I'm not listening to you. Or something like that. Those 3 little statements. The message received was, you're not listening to me right now. His response was, and my late messages, as he was walking around the corner down at the end of my office, I want to know what you said. And as he continued to vanish out of my sight, Spencer, come on, buddy. I sat here going, I did it again. I responded. I've been working on responding but I missed the ball. Swing and a miss. I was efficient, but that's second. People want effectiveness. People want connection. People want one message. Have you ever been in a situation like that where you've got, all right, I can do 3 messages here, and then get frustrated, confused, and angry when the message you wanted to send was in the package but didn't get delivered? Message sent needs to be clear match to message received. If we don't send the clear message, how can we expect anyone to receive what we're sending? I could have easily turned that story around. I could have easily taken 1/2 more second and say, what's the most important thing right now? What's the biblical thing right now? What's the Brian thing right now? What am I pursuing? Do all things as to the Lord. And the first message could have been, Spencer, I want to know what you said. And that's it. Stop. Conclude that investment. Conclude that love action. Conclude that message. Make it delivered and set and take action and make an effect on Spencer's life. And then I can move on to one more message at a time. Communicate one message at a time. Ensure that it gets delivered. Check for delivery. Check for understanding. And then choose your next message. If necessary, refine the first message. Hey, Spencer, I want to hear what you said. My mind was somewhere else. Will you repeat it again? That way I own the behavior that I missed his message. It's not I'm not listening to you. And then I can move on to, I'm going to take some focus time now. Did you have anything else you wanted to share with me? It's easy to say now. And what's the value in saying it now? Is to rehearse that sequence. I don't react anymore, but I don't fully bake my responses sometimes. I don't fully bake my single message. What's the single message? The message today is I want you to learn from this and take a single message in your responses. Hopefully you're past that part of reacting and you're ready to make a response. And now, if you've been in response mode, it's time to make that response a higher level of quality, a higher level of righteousness, a higher level of building God's kingdom. If you have a story that you can share, go ahead and share it down below this video. Write down, these were the 3 messages I sent, or 2 messages I sent. This is the message I wanted to send, and this is how I'll do it next time. Just that visualization, that rehearsal of a single message delivery is going to increase our opportunity to deliver that message again in the future. If you want a group of Christian men to come together and talk about stuff like this, find a plan for your life that has a single message, a single purpose, a single direction, under God's guidance, join us in the Kingdom Family Leader Facebook group. My name's Brian. You be blessed.